Alright, we're underneath we're hiding right now.
People.
Hello, Energy Smackdown people! Let's hear some noise! Welcome! Alright, you guys all know that the Energy Smackdown is a challenge to get people in their everyday lives to conserve energy. Today is a special day. Today is the Smart Transit Challenge.
Team leaders up, what I'm going to give you is a passport. Each team will have a passport. It must be stamped at the checkpoint. So if each team would send a representative to get the passport. Alright. So everyone has a Smart Transit Challenge passport. You will have to get this stamped at each of the checkpoints. But we're not going to make it easy. You will be challenged with some sort of trivia question or something that will get you through that. If you need help with that, you may use your cell phone to contact friends, family, or maybe the folks here at Go Loco.
Awesome. So the travel challenge is a little bit like the Amazing Race meets energy efficiency. We came to it through a long sort of creation process. We thought about a scavenger hunt, we thought about a treasure map, and then when one day it just hit us to kind of do this where we'd sort of highlight all of the advantages of taking public transportation or alternative modes of transportation besides taking your car, and then also educating people about if you do ride in a car, how to ride share, how that kind of works, and sort of how that all their options for getting around sort of most economically, especially today with a high price of gas.
I have a brownie tea bar. Brownie tea bar? I'll let you dump water on his head.
For the Medford team, John Hunt, Alec Panchik, Bob Payne, who's not here, who kind of came together and mapped out our course for today's event. So we're very excited about getting this on the roll and seeing if we come in first. I think we will. I think we have very good chances of doing that.
All right, everybody ready? Let's ride.
Are you ready? No, where's the rest of
He's taking the tea.
Oh, you're taking a tea!
Yeah.
Alright, we got one team, most of your
It was really exciting to watch the results come in. And I'm really amazed that Cambridge and Arlington actually finished, because I swore they were not going to finish. Well, not that you couldn't do it, but I was watching the clock. And, you know, you guys were biking all over Tarnation. Anyway, placing number three, I'm going to work my way up to number one here, was Medford. And I want to say one thing about Medford used cars incredibly efficiently. They had roughly over 6 people per car for most of their trips, averaging over 100 people miles per gallon, which is really impressive. So they were beating Prius's hand down, and so they had 283 people miles with 42 pounds of CO2, and we're averaging roughly 6 people miles per pound of CO2, which is very good. So that's number two. I gotta tell you, number one and two were amazingly close. It was so close, I had no idea until the last leg. And number two came number two because they drove a car a lot on the last leg versus number one. So number two was Cambridge at 352 people miles traveled. 352 people miles traveled, they generated only 5 pounds of CO2.
Wow.
Why 5? The last leg of your trip was 4 points. Not as far as your competition, which came from Arlington, which was 2.3 or something. So just driving in your car kills you with the CO2. And you generated 63 people miles. So for Cambridge, you guys did a great job. So who can? So the suspense is no longer here, but Arlington was the champion today. 352 people miles with only 2.5 pounds of CO2. That's the equivalent.
Go.
So this, the blue lines show where to go on, it's a fairly safe bike route. And then all I did was I mapped out our path from Arlington down to Davis and then around to Blackstone and so forth, and just made it a bike-friendly way to go. And that's how we did it.
All right, we're underneath we're hiding right now. See a little bit. Yeah, bud. That was our chase. I was giving it.